guys, I'm back with a suggestion video for you guys today. I haven't said that in like months. I'm going to start doing suggestions again, hopefully. I know I've said that a bunch of times, and I just haven't, but at least the odd time I will do some suggestions. So this video was a suggestion. Doctor reacts to Cringey Dhar Mann videos. So I'm doing a reaction on a reaction, and I've seen some videos like this, and they're actually quite good, to be honest. I like them. Like, I watch Mare from Dhar Mann reacts to Sniper Wolf reacting to Dhar Mann, which is her. So Mare watches Sniper Wolf react to herself, which is kind of cool. So I do like these kinds of videos. So we're going to start this. So I do think that I've potentially seen this before, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing just because I'm not really fully, you know, like watching, like I don't really watch these videos. Like I watch reactions definitely to Dhar Mann 100% all the time, every day basically, but not where they say cringy, or like not this particular video, I don't think. I think I've seen potentially a little bit of it, but it's been a while anyways. So, and this was a suggestion, so I figured I'd watch this. I'll try doing one more today. No promises though, we'll see. And yeah guys, let's go. And again, these are all old suggestions from like probably like last year or earlier this year. So these are really old suggestions, but there's still a suggestion that was suggested at some point, so I'm trying to get to them. I know that some of you guys are suggesting videos now. Not many have come in the last few months, which I guess is good for me, so I don't have too much to do, but I still have like 80 videos to watch, or more like 100 actually.
Dhar Mann is a hyper-popular content creator both on Facebook and YouTube, having nearly 30 billion views on his videos. And today we're going to watch some of the medically themed ones to see how accurate they are and see what moral principles I learned from them. Let's get started.
Miss Swanson, you just got your results in, and we need to get you into surgery immediately.
Doctor, I was just fine this morning.
I literally remember watching this like not years ago, but I do remember this video coming out like a couple years ago. It's crazy how far Dhar Mann has come. I noticed the titles weren't capitalized. I know that that's a big deal, but now it's all capitalized. Before it was not.
Look, there's not a lot of time to explain.
There's plenty of time to explain. Any doctor that tells you that, unless you're actively bleeding out or having a heart attack and you see a million people rushing around,
because he's a doctor.
This is what the surgery's going to cost.
What? There's no time to explain why you need surgery, but let's chat financials.
Now, we
That's true.
looked into your insurance, and they are not going to cover it. So you're going to have to pay for this out of pocket.
We don't bring bills to patients who need life or death surgery. It just doesn't work that way. We do have programs for those who live below the poverty line for the government to help subsidize their care. We also have charitable resources for things like this. Like my hospital has a charity care system in place for this. No one's bringing you a bill for life or death surgery right before it's saying, oh, if you can't pay it, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Here we are.
Oh, it's not fitting.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thank you so much. I don't know why they make things so complicated.
They're not complicated. You're just not smart enough.
Who acts like that in real life? I feel like passengers would get involved if that happened. I mean, just the other day I saw that passenger who got like duct taped to his seat because he was acting up.
Sir?
What? Really? There's no way someone duct tapes someone to a seat.
I mean, look at him.
Who talks like this?
No one. I hope no one.
Okay, well, it is called Advanced Physics, and it is by Thomas Watson, one of the most prestigious physics scholars in the entire world.
And if you guys haven't watched this video, I don't want to spoil it, so skip ahead like 20 seconds. But this guy is reading a book that was made by him. He's Thomas Watson, so.
And I would explain it to you, but I don't think you're smart enough to get it.
Yeah, even though it's my book.
Who are diagnosed with Down syndrome definitely have their fair share of troubles with other people in society because people are not always nice and they're not always understanding. A lot of times that comes from ignorance. Sometimes it's ignorance that is by choice, where they don't want to learn about certain conditions. And Down syndrome is actually one of the most common chromosomal abnormalities, and it's really a diverse set of phenotypes that result from these type of chromosomal abnormalities.
That book is even better than the next chapter.
What are you talking about? How would you...
Because it's mine.
Because I am Thomas Watson.
Every person diagnosed with Down syndrome has their own unique abilities. and can thrive in society. It's just sometimes they need more help than others in certain instances, whether it's occupational therapy, physical therapy, behavioral therapy. Some don't need that at all. Some perhaps need extra medical screenings for certain conditions like diabetes or gastrointestinal illnesses. But to judge someone simply because of the way that they look, you're going to be wrong, and you're setting up yourself and that person for failure.
Correct.
Turn your quiz with me, okay? And I'll copy the
Oh god, this one.
No. That would be cheating.
Jaden and Mikey, the classic duo. Well, not duo, but...
Ow!
Are you alright?
No, my stomach, it really hurts.
Did you eat something bad?
Maybe. I'm allergic to peanuts. They might have been in something I ate. Oh!
Oh, in that case, you better go to the nurse's office.
But I don't want to miss your quiz.
It's okay. Your health is way more important.
I feel like kids do this all the time. As a teacher, you can't assume that children are lying.
Yeah.
Because the first time that you assume that that's the case is going to be the time the child is actually really sick and something bad happens.
All right, everyone. We're doing 1 mile today.
What? Are you crazy? That's way too far.
We can do 2 miles. Let's go. Follow my lead.
Hey, your shoelace.
Actually, I have an idea.
Actually, I've got an idea.
And then just falls. Oh no.
Oscar-nominated fall.
My ankle, I think I twisted it.
Shoelace is untied. It's probably how you fell. Can you put any pressure on it?
I don't know, let me try. Barely.
If you aren't able to bear weight immediately after an ankle injury, based on the Ottawa ankle rules, you need an x-ray.
He twisted his ankle on a run today. Looks like he's feeling better though.
Mm-hmm. He told me he had a stomachache this morning, so he couldn't take the pop quiz.
There's actually a medical term for this called malingering. It's not the first thing I think about when patients do come in, but sometimes they come in asking for prescriptions they don't need, days off of work, disability insurance, disability placards.
I don't know what a placard is, but... Ew.
Are you okay?
No, it was like,
Can you imagine someone's joking? Are you okay? Clearly not.
I can't breathe.
Did you eat this bar? Well, this has peanuts in it.
No wonder I'm having an allergic reaction.
Shoot, we better get you to the nurse right away.
But
I don't think the nurse is gonna... I don't think the nurse is gonna...
Health always comes first.
I don't know if a nurse is really gonna be able to help a shock like that, but... Unless they have that thing that you like poke someone with that needle or whatever. That I don't know what needle that is.
If he's being honest, he's going to need an EpiPen right now.
That's what it's called.
EpiPen kind of hurts.
That's what it's called.
No, he's having trouble breathing. He ate some peanuts and he's allergic to them.
Oh no. We should get ready to operate right away then.
operate? No, there's no need for any of that.
He may be in anaphylactic shock.
Who operates for anaphylactic shock without trying an EpiPen first?
I'm fine. Really. See? I can breathe normally.
The last time I heard a patient say that, a few moments later she slipped into cardiac arrest.
What? No. Hang in there, Mike.
What is happening here? Where is the medical accuracy? Vitals, fine. Child's comfortable, sitting, breathing, speaking full sentences. These are the things I would write in the chart to say that they should absolutely go home now and stop taking up the bed that is there for someone who's in true anaphylactic shock, who needs an EpiPen.
Call a code red.
A code red? What is even a code red?
A code red is a fire.
Is that a fire drill?
We've got level 5 anaphylactic shock.
What is a level 5?
Well, this guy kills me because he's a doctor too. So it's like yeah, we have a level 5 anaphylactic shock, and it's like what? Look at him, he's fine.
There's no such thing as a level 5 anaphylactic shock.
I didn't know that.
Make the call to who? Ghostbusters?
Nurse, sedative now.
Sedative for what? He's not breathing. You're gonna sedate him further?
I'm gonna give you a heavy dose in 3.
A heavy dose of what? Can you start an IV first and put it in the IV?
I take time for an allergic reaction, so I didn't have to do our test. I didn't mean for it to go this far.
Well, I don't even blame the kid at this point. The mom is like all over the place. This doctor is like Dr. Kevorkian right now, trying to like sedate him without checking his vitals first or starting an IV.
It's too late.
What are you doing?
We still have to give you a shot.
No!
He's like what?
Malpractice. Child abuse. Malpractice. Poor acting.
Fake. Retractable syringe.
He's like, huh?
What did I just watch? Do you know how busy hospitals are?
It's not real. None of it is.
We just got all of the hospital staff and this bed for you because we're all so wealthy and have unlimited health care here. Aren't you happy?
Not even the siren. That's not even hooked up to anything. We knew you were faking it all along. Thanks.
Yeah, again, because hospitals, especially nowadays, the ones that literally have to transfer patients like 350 kilometers away, like legit. There was a story. A kid had to go 350 kilometers away from his home because all hospitals were filled.
For all your help.
And sorry to all the patients who may have died while we were doing this play acting.
Yep.
You are in big trouble. We'll deal with that when you get home.
I need a break after that. The teacher just leaves the classroom. The doctor sets up a fake scenario. They get fake medical equipment. They hit a button on the thing that makes the alarm go off, but it's not connected. What in the actual F is going on?
Look, we picked up your cake for your birthday.
Oh god, I remember this one.
Oh.
My cake!
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just lost my balance.
This is all your fault. If you didn't have that stupid lip, none of this would have happened.
Hey, what happened? Did cake spill? Who cares this much about cake?
Why did you have to
I
do
care
this
about
to
cake a
high
lot.
school, huh? I don't want anyone to know he's my brother. It's embarrassing. I wish I had a normal sibling.
Is everything okay with her? Like, as a doctor, clearly I know that she's acting out. Is it family troubles? She being mistreated or bullied at school? A lot of times as humans, we displace our anger on especially people who are closest to us because we feel most comfortable with them and they're the ones most likely to forgive us. Like, remember, mental health is equally important as physical health. There's a lot of other potential reasons for things to be happening. That's a prime example of charitable thinking. We need to do that more often.
When the two of you were little, you play together outside all the time.
This is so dramatic.
You ran out into the street and you didn't see a car that was coming. It almost hit you. But your brother saved you. He pushed you out of the way, getting hit by the car himself, almost sacrificing his own life to try and save yours.
If your child's involved in a car accident, especially one that's serious, do not pick them up. By picking someone up without their spine being protected, you could actually cause a lot more damage, even something as serious as permanent disabilities.
The doctor came in and told us that...
Oh, he's probably gonna look at that and laugh or something because like he's a doctor and then he's gonna see that. I bet he's gonna comment on something here.
That he would never be able to walk normally again for the rest of his life.
I don't know why, based on a fracture of the tib fib, someone can't walk again. That is absolute medical nonsense, especially on the first day of injury like they're describing here. You put some hardware in there, you let it heal, especially as a young growing boy, it would be fine. If there was neurological damage to the spine, that's a different story, but then you wouldn't be showing an x-ray like this.
Since that day,
See?
your brother has always walked with a limp.
It's different walking with a limp versus walking with the type of crutches that he has, the supportive crutches. Medically and physically, this is a little bit inaccurate here.
Hello. I think you should vote.
It's vote, genius.
Paula, that wasn't very nice.
I'm just saying, how is he gonna beat me when he can't even pronounce the word?
My man here is exhibiting PTG, post-traumatic growth. Despite this stutter, he's still sending through a powerful message from it.
Is a positive psychological change experienced as a result of struggling with highly challenging, highly stressful life circumstances.
His own experiences. And the power behind that message comes from the fact that he has experienced this bullying. More power to him, and the fact that he's able to go on stage and overcome this stutter and overcome the fear of public speaking is huge. Because did you know, the #1 phobia out there in the world is public speaking.
Enough is enough.
I believe it.
Not anymore.
Because same.
Not if you vote for me for...
Because to me, like, talking to you guys right now isn't nervous for me, but I still stutter anyways. Talking, I just stutter anyways, but if this was live, no.
President.
Also interesting to note that our current president, Joe Biden, has a stutter.
Stephen is the next Class president of Lincoln Middle School.
There we go. And there's actually treatments that are available for stutters, usually working with a speech pathologist. They do a real...
I remember doing that in high school, elementary school, and I was too lazy to do the homework that she addressed for me. So, yeah, and I just didn't care to do it. I stuttered a lot more, though, back then than I do now.
Really great job at helping folks understand the reason behind their stutter. Sometimes it's mechanical, sometimes it's psychological. I actually saw a speech therapist when I was like 4 years old back in Russia because I couldn't say rrr. My tongue wouldn't do it. But now, look, rrr. I'm like a little tiger.
I can't do that.
Scared giving that speech.
Post-traumatic growth. Be inspiring, peeps.
I love that.
The cheesiest smiling.
Ken, what are you doing back?
I got done with chemo early today. What's with all the boxes?
Hey, why don't,
Is it just me or he looks kind of younger here? Well, it makes sense. And she looks like she's really skinny. Like, she's really skinny in this video. But she's not that she's fat now. But I feel like I just noticed like her face just seems a lot more skinny.
why don't we go upstairs and talk?
Give me a sec. I'm trying to be strong, but it's like this chemo is taking the life out of me. The only good thing I have in my life right now
Is you?
is you.
Chemo takes a huge toll on your body. It obviously depends what type of chemotherapy you're getting. A lot of times chemotherapy is partnered with radiation, sometimes surgical treatments. Remember, the purpose of chemotherapy is to destroy the cells that are cancerous. But we don't have a perfect chemotherapy that only targets the cancerous cells. There's also healthy cells that sometimes suffer as a result of the chemotherapy, thereby making you feel terrible, nauseous, losing your hair, fatigue, bone pain. I've seen this firsthand in my family with my mom because she went through chemotherapy, she went through a stem cell transplant, and I've seen how difficult that whole journey is. Like, it is not easy. Losing your sense of self as a person, when you start losing your hair, you start changing the way you look, changing the way you feel. Your sense of humor sometimes goes away. And that's why it's so important to have a good family structure and support structure in place, because without that, it's very easy to lose yourself and go down to a dark spiral.
I've been seeing Jess.
And that's not gonna help.
And it doesn't look like you're gonna get any better, so...
This is the most savage line.
What about what you said to me when you found out I had cancer?
First of all, no one delivers cancer news through a letter.
Like, sorry, you have cancer. I'm just gonna put that in the letter for you guys because I don't have time to call you. Dear Kathy, I regret to inform you that your test results came back positive for stage 4 breast cancer. To proceed, we must begin immediate chemotherapy. Immediate. Okay, so you're sending that via mail. Mail can take a couple weeks, I'm pretty sure. At least a couple days. Like, it doesn't go right away. I know that for sure. In hopes to slow down the spread. Yeah, well, like, sending a letter is not... is speeding up that, because, yeah, it's speeding up the cancer, because, you know, as well as to discuss options for a mastectomy. I don't know what that is. Please get in touch at your soonest available time to proceed with the plan of action.
I even call back our patients and ask them to come back to the office for like a basic STI result, let alone cancer. That's a serious conversation. And a lot of times these conversations are had multiple times because the first time a conversation is had, patients not even comprehending or listening because you're so upset.
Eric goes on and starts his new life with Jess. Now that he doesn't have to worry about Kathy anymore, he doesn't seem to have a concern in the world.
If you're Jess, and you just saw this dude leave his wife in the middle of a crisis, you're not concerned?
But then one day, a few months later,
he goes to the same doctor that mails cancer results. I wouldn't be surprised if that letter said, to whom it may concern.
it turns out Eric has cancer.
Okay, this is ridiculous. You need to figure...
This is ridiculous. Like, literally same thing. I regret to inform you that your test results came back positive for colon cancer. To proceed, we must begin immediate chemotherapy. The same letter, basically. Please get in touch. Oh my goodness.
About what kind of colon cancer you have. You need to do the biopsy, pathology workup. Like, there's just so many variables that are being missed here. It's not medically accurate.
Jess decides she isn't going to stick around anymore and leaves him.
Karma. This is hyper simplified, hyper dramatized. This kind of stuff does happen, but to the simplicity and degree that it happens in these videos, to me is not hyper accurate. Doctors say some really bad stuff. Click here to check that out. I actually improv this whole thing, and as always, stay happy and healthy. Click that bad point. Now, watch me have mustache, wig, doctors, mean, click.
Interesting. Alright. That was a good video, guys. Obviously, that was a pretty good video. I like him. I don't know what his name is, but his name's Doctor, I guess, so I'll call him Doctor. So, Doctor seems like a good guy. He seems like he's funny. He obviously is a doctor, so that's good to know. Maybe I should hit him up one day, be like, yo, am I good? Am I sick? You know? But yeah, he seems like a good doctor. And he's a doctor and YouTuber. That's pretty good, to be honest. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good because being a doctor is already exhausting as it is. I would imagine so. And being a YouTuber is not easy either. So, good on you, fam. Good on you. Anyways, good video. I forgot to say who suggested it, so I'll put that in the beginning. If I am able to find it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I hope I am. Because I'm really curious how long this was suggested. I'm pretty sure it's been at least a year. Or maybe not a year, maybe like a few months at least. But yeah, if you guys want more suggestions, which I know you guys obviously do, please let me know in the comments down below. Once I start doing suggestion videos again, people start suggesting more videos, and then I never get caught up. So if you guys have suggestions, please comment one at a time. Do not comment like 3 videos in one comment. If you want the 3 videos reacted to, just make 3 different comments or something. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, he has a good video. He is a good video. This was a good video, and I liked it, and Doctor seems like a good guy. If you have any more Doctor videos that you want me to watch that are funny, please let me know, and I'll watch those as well. Probably within 2 years. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.